Morning up. Hope you guys are able to see the screen as well, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So, what are the topics we discussed in the yesterday session? Yesterday, we have seen a few topics from the class number two. So, that what we have seen is how to write the first test case using the Selenium WebDriver with the help of the Gecko driver. Okay, it's nothing but Firefox driver. After that, we have seen a few web locators and element locators. Today we are going to perform few operations on the web page, few operations on the browser, few operations on the web edit box, and few operations on the links. Okay, these are the four concepts we are going to see in this today session. Okay, so there all the codes are available here. Don't worry about it. So here you can see web operations on Selenium WebDriver. Web operations on Selenium WebDriver is nothing but whenever you are open any website in that web page, what are the common operations we are doing? What are the common operations we are doing? Okay, so let me create one package here. No need to import Selenium jars again because I am creating the package under this folder only, right? So it's no need. Minute. Eclipse is not responding. 1 minute. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a new package which is named as, should be start with small letter package. Okay, operations on web page. Okay, created a package. So under this, what I'm going to do is under this package, okay, let me rename this as a operations. Okay, just rename as a just operations, that's it. Okay, because we can take the operations on web page and web edit box, all are you can take as a classes inside it. Okay, no need to create many packages. Just go to this, and now I'm creating the class under the package. I'm taking the class name, first letter should be capital. We already discussed in the yesterday session, right? So I created the class here, web page, where it was created package space package name and public space class name. Okay, this is how we guys creating the classes in the Java. Okay, this is how we creating the classes in the Java: public space class name. Okay, this is the structure of the creating a class in the Java. Okay, so let me do the operations first. So here you can see the driver.get http www.rediff.com, and first we can see this operation. Okay, first we can see this operation. Before going to do this operation, we have to do write the initial script, right? So to take the path of that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all other files to make you people to clear on the console. Yes, this is the script, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy all these lines. Okay, all these lines are common. You guys know what is these lines as well. Yesterday I already explained. So now what I'm going to do is that my main agenda. Why it's showing an error here? Syntax error, answer to complete class body. Okay, fine. Yes, this console is for this one. One flower bracket is missing here. That's the reason it's showing an error. Okay, because this clause is for this public static void main, and now I have given this clause, right? This clause is for this web page class. Okay, so you guys clear about till right till here, right? Yesterday we discussed. Just initialize the driver here. After that, I set the properties for the browser path, and I just opening the Firefox and maximizing the screen and navigating to this application. You guys are clear till here. The first operation on the web page is page title. Page title. is nothing but we are getting the title of that application. For example, if you log in this, if you are navigating to this space, let me open this space. If you are opening this space, we will get some title, right? We will get some title where we can see, yes, this is the title. Rediff.com news, Rediff mail, stock quotes, shopping. This is the title. This is going to be printed. But if we use this one, if we use this application, we will see another title. Okay, I will show it to you. So here we are going to itera qa azure websites.net. We are navigating to this application. After that, we are getting the title, right? The title is in the form of string format, so we have to store somewhere, otherwise we can't print. So first, initially I'm storing the title of this itera web page. Okay, to store that, I'm going to take the string data type. We are going to see the data types and variables in the further concepts while learning the Java. Okay, so I'm taking this web page, web title, or else whatever it is, it's up to you, the variable name is. So I'm going to next one is get the title, right? So let me open that a minute. It was when we are navigating to that application, this is the title: home page, test automation practice page. This is going to be printed in the console. This is going to be printed in the console, right? So here you can see the driver dot get title, driver dot get title. So if I take here driver dot get title, all these are functions. Here you can see get title, get current url, get page source, and all these things are web page functions. Web page functions. Now I am using the get title. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, now that get title will be stored into the web title variable. So now I am taking the system dot out dot println. Inside that, I'm going to print web title. Inside that, I'm going to print web title. So if I execute this program now, you guys can see as output. 1 minute, the program is going to be saved. Yes, if I run this program now, you guys can see this output as a home title something, which is there in that page. Here you can see, after navigating through that application, you guys can see some title here, right? Home page, test automation, practice page. That is going to be printed in the console. You can see home page, test automation, practice page. That is going to be printed. Similarly, what I want to do, get current URL to print the web URL. We are going to use 1 minute. Let me edit this first. So just copy these two lines and paste it here. We are writing for current URL now. So these lines I am going to make a comment. Comment is nothing but the interpreter will not execute those lines. Okay, why I am commenting? If I remove this line, if I want this operation again, I have to write it again. That's the reason I'm making a comment. If I want it back again, then I will remove the comment and I will work with those lines. Okay, now I am taking the web URL title as a web URL, and after that I am taking this as driver dot get current URL. Okay, so instead of web title, I am using the web URL. Okay, done. If I run this program now, what is going to be printed? This URL is going to be printed in the console. This URL is going to be printed in the console. Here you can see, I am saving this code and running the code. Here you can see now that URL is going to be printed. Very important. These operations are very important. Okay, now you can see I'm just closing these sites. If you want to close this one, you can use the driver dot quit, driver dot close. Here you can see it is up QA. This is going to be printed. Okay, these operations are called it as a web operations. These operations are called it as a web operations. Current URL and get a page source. Get a page source is nothing but the source of the page is going to be printed. The source of page is going to be printed. Here I will show it again. You can see. For example, if I take here dot get a page source, you can see the code which is written for this Etira application is going to be printed here. Page source code which is written by the developer is going to be printed in the console. Here you can see the code which is written by the developer, this is going to be printed. Okay, and next one is if you use the driver dot quit after this, if you use the driver dot close, the focused window is going to be closed. If you use the quit, entire Firefox browser is going to be quitted. Okay, that's the reason I am giving the close here. And next one is what we can see, navigate to, where it was, navigate to, navigate back, navigate forward. Navigate to is nothing but it will work same as a get. It will work same as a get. Here using the navigate dot get, right? Instead of this you can see navigate dot to. Okay, we can use this one as well. Okay, here you can see where is this one, driver dot navigate dot to. Okay, here the brackets are missing, that way showing an error. You can use this one as well. Instead of get, you can use the navigate to. And next one is navigate back and navigate forward. Navigate back and navigate forward is nothing but, for example, sorry, just close me. If I click yes, if I want to go one step back, then you have to click this navigate back button, right? So if you want to do automation, you have to give the navigate back. If I, right, it will come one step back. Navigate forward is nothing but it will come one step forward. That is called navigate forward and navigate backward. And navigate refresh is nothing but that window is going to be refreshed. Manage window maximize, we already seen this one, which is called as a to maximize the window, to maximize the window. And next one is to enter a value in the edit box. This is called operations on web edit in Selenium WebDriver. Operations on web edit. Okay, let me create one more class, web edit, new class web edit. So let me create this function, and after I'm creating, I'm just copying this code as usual. No need to waste our time, as you guys already know, right? So how to write it. So I'm copying this, and here one closer is missing. Sorry, 1 minute. Yes, it missed that I missed this class. So I have to write total this and just come to here. Paste. Here I missed one bracket. So I have given the bracket here. So this is the code till navigating this. So what is our agenda now? We have to send some data to the web edit box. Okay. First of all, if you want to send some data, right? First of all, if you want to send some data, this is the home page, right? So where the text boxes are there, go to practice. Sorry, go to test automation. There are some text boxes, right? All these are text boxes. So first you people have to click on the test automation, right? To click on the test automation, you people have to select the code for it first. right? So here what I'm going to do is control F underscore text equal to test automation. This is the way how we are writing XPath, just copying the test automation text and pasting instead of login. Okay, so I'm just copying this code and writing here. Sorry, 1 minute. Okay, next step is after navigating this one, we have to go to automation, test automation subfolder. In the test automation page only, we are seeing the web edit box to practice. That's the reason we have to select the test automation. Now, what you guys has to do is driver dot find element by dot xpath. In that string, we people have to give the thing what we copied in the file box. Okay. So after that, the locator is identifying, right? So after identifying, the delivery boy has to give the delivery by clicking the calling bell, right? So you have to click that function to go inside that one, right? I'm giving the click function. Now it is clicked. Now you guys went to their page test automation. There what you have to do, I'm going to give the data inside the name. So I have to select the location for this name, right? So I'm selecting this. The code of this one is this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take ID equal to name. So how to take ID for the XPath? Can anyone can anyone tell XPath for this?
ID equal to name at the rate
Sorry.
ID.
Hope this is correct, right? We are taking ID. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this ID and went to there driver dot find element by dot xpath, and there what I'm going to do, give the xpath which is copied, and here we have to send the input. So for that we are having a function is called it as a send keys. Okay, in that send keys I am sending the name Mahesh. Okay, so it will enter the input Mahesh in the field which is have name. Okay, so here you can see if I save this code and if I run this code, you guys can see. 1 minute, and change and control the problem. Now existing project session 8. So 1 minute. So let me run normally. See what happened. Yes, it is opening. Observe everything clearly, guys. Just the application is open, and after that, it will click on the test automation sub web page, and within that, it will enter data Mahesh into the name box, name web edit box. Here, have you observed the Mahesh is entered into the name? Getting my point or not?
Yes, sir.
If you are not responding yes or no, I will treat as a yes and will move forward. Okay, fine. Getting my point or not?
Yes, sir. Please carry on.
Uh, this is called web edit functions. And next one is the code. Yes.
So this is all about the creating the web editing, sir, in Java.
Not creating, automating.
Automating. Oh,
Creation is
sorry.
coming by the developer. Okay.
Okay, okay. Automating the web editings in the Eclipse, right? Eclipse tool.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Thank
Next one is get attribute type. Is nothing but you have to give the test element dot get attribute of name. It will give that what type of name it is, whether it is ID or class, whatever it is going to be printed. And next one is to return the displayed status. To return the display status is nothing but what we can say here. Here this is right. So instead of the send keys, if I give dot is displayed is nothing but that name field is displayed in that page or not. If it is displayed, it will print a true. If it is displayed, it will print a true. But where it is stored, true is going to be stored in Boolean data type. Boolean data type. So there you have to give the Boolean is a data type. You have to give like this, and you have to print the system dot dot println. Out dot println. There inside you people have to give, so no quotations. We are not passing any message. We are just sending the data, right? So value. Okay. This is the code to give the is display. It will print true because name is there, right? So if you give is enabled here, we are having one more function. Sorry. Instead of is displayed, you can give is enabled as well. Is enabled is nothing but is that field is able to give the data. Sometimes some fields are not able to give data, they are disabled that functionality, right? So is it enabled or not? We are able to give the data, right? So it is going to be printed true. You can see. So to delete the multiple windows, so many windows are opening, I am going to give the close function here. Okay, here you can see now I am running the code, run as Java application. You can see the true is going to be printed in the console. Okay, Boolean is nothing but true or false. Here you can see true is printed. Okay, don't worry about these red color things, these all are the warnings. Okay, this is based on the internal threads what is running on it, so don't worry about those. Okay, these are the some of the process IDs what is running inside the console. Okay, this is about the web edit box. And let me close all other things. Click we already seen, is enabled you already seen, is displayed you already seen, right? So those are the operations on it. Okay, and in Monday class we can see operations on images, checkbox and radio boxes, or else we can see now only we have time. Operations on images, checkboxes and radio buttons, same operations will be there. You have to know the difference of web edit box and checkbox. What is meant by checkbox? Here you can see, if I open the page here, you guys can see all these are web edit boxes, these are radio buttons, these are checkboxes, right? These are combo boxes, these are upload file, right? All are same, all are same, but what you people has to do, you have to write a code for it, that's it, nothing more than that. So here you can see operations on images. Operations on images is nothing but, for example, this is an operation, this is an application. In this application there is a image on this, right? For example, this is the movie, right? So if I click this page, it will navigate to the somewhere, Bollywood stunning beach fashion, right? So it will navigate to this one. So what we are going to see is, I'm going one step back. Okay, so let's take another image. Okay, let's take this movie Kriti Sanan. So I'm right clicking and inspecting the tool. So I'm doing the operation on this movies. Okay, so I'm selecting this and I'm seeing the code for this image. Here you can see image alternative and Kriti and num defects and something text is there. You can write XPath for this. Okay, I'm going to copy this XPath for this. You can copy the XPaths as well. Okay, but every time these copied XPaths will not work. That's the reason why you guys are learning to write code. Okay, so I'm just copied this and 1 minute and pasted XPath here. So instead of that, first you people have to navigate to this application, right? Control A, Control C. And what I'm going to do is just copied all these lines and pasted here and just commenting these first. These lines are not using, right? So why I am commenting? For further use, we are working on the checkboxes, right? That's the reason I am commenting these lines. Okay, don't worry. So initially, what I'm going to do is I should go to this Rediff one. Don't worry that you guys are seeing errors. Okay, those errors will resolve if I remove this one. Okay, I'm replacing this. Okay, so here still it's showing an error syntax. 1 minute, something is missing here. Yes, 1 minute. Dot click. Dot click is not working. Okay, let me write XPath by our own and we'll see. Control F, search element, backslash img. Sometimes the experts will not work which is copied. So there you guys are need to learn. Next one is what we can see is the rate alt equal to yes. This is working fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and paste it here. Right? So after that I'm going to take dot click. Still the dot click function is not working. 1 minute. Some error is there. Driver dot find element by dot export. Seems that one bracket is missing. Yes, one bracket is missing. That's the reason it's not taking the dot click. Okay, now it will take dot click. So dot click. What will do? Dot click is nothing but what it will do. What it will do? It will click that image. It will click that image. You can see now what will happen. So I'm running the program. You guys can see it will open that page in the Firefox. This is image operation. Okay, this is image operation. There it was. Yes, now that page is not available here. That's the reason it's not working. It will throw an error because it can't identify that this is an image, right? So that's the reason why it's not identified here. The images are moving on continuously. That's the reason it's not working. So if you use this concept for the static image, which is not changed, okay, here you can't see the Kriti Sanan image, right? So we worked for Kriti Sanan image. That's the reason why it's not working. Why it's not working? If you use any other thing which is static, then it will work. Then it will work. It was there. Here we can see, but every time we can't see. Again, if you write the code for this, it will change again. The address, the path of this one is changed again. So that's the reason it's not working. You can try for some static application, it will work. Okay. This is about here.
Operations on image.
There. Sorry, you're asking something. Who is this?
No, no. Just you asked what is this? I'm saying it is like a operations on image.
Please speak loud, Roshan. Not able to hear you properly.
Am I audible? Hello,
Yes,
hello.
yes,
I
yes,
just said it is a operations on image. Just you asked us now.
yes, yes.
Hmm. That's it.
What is your question on it first?
There is నా క్వశ్చన్ కాదు ఇది మీరు అడిగారు కదా దిస్ ఈజ్ సో అండ్ సో అని ఆపరేషన్స్ ఆన్ ఇమేజ్ అని చెప్తున్నాను అంటున్నా.
Okay, fine, fine. No worries.
థ్యాంక్
Okay,
యూ.
this is about the operations on images. Okay, and similarly, we can do on the links as well. Radio button is also same as well. You have to identify that path and you have to do the same thing like web edit box. You guys can practice today these radio buttons. Okay, and on Monday we can see the drop down and complete study of XPaths. How many types of XPaths are there? Relative XPath, absolute XPath, and full XPath. We are going to study three types of XPaths practically, and after we can study the CSS selector. These are the three concepts we guys are studying on the Monday. So far we done with the three classes. It's a great opportunity to you guys. You guys have got a weekend, Saturday and Sunday we don't have any classes. Please go through these three classes. First, if you are not done with the installation of Java, Selenium and Eclipse, please try to download today or else tomorrow when you are free. And after downloading, please try to do as many practices on these web edit, checkboxes, radio buttons, images and all these types of stuff. You can take any application, not only this one, you can take any application. Okay, so here you can see that with the help of the send keys, we have written the code for the send keys in the web edit box, right? With the help of that, you can log in. With the help of that, you can log in username. You can send the username and you can send the password through the code and you can click the login button. You are going to log into that application. Okay, please practice that one. Please practice that one. Getting my point or not? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Please try to validate the login functionalities this weekend. I will check on the Monday, everyone. I want you people to share your screens and I will ask you randomly. Please try to practice. Please try to practice. Okay?
Sir, will you be available tomorrow and Sunday if we do have any doubt in installation process?
Yes. Installation process. If you have any doubts, don't message me personally. You guys already have groups which is created by your institutes, right? So please share
Okay.
all the errors what you are getting while installing. Okay, at that time i
Okay.
will helpful I will help out to you what are the errors that to install, and or else if other friends, your friends is there in that group, right? If they know how to resolve it, they will also helpful to you. If I am not available, I will
Okay. Okay,
available.
sir.
In
Hmm.
any case, if I am not available at that time, our friends who is already installed will also helpful to you to help out your issues. Okay, please share
Okay.
screenshots if you have any errors in it. But one thing I am telling guys, don't message for unnecessary things. I have seen so many batches from last 10 batches, and even I'm also telling. So what the people are doing is, here you can see, while running the first script, they are simply copying the same path. Okay, here it's fine. you have to remove the backslash. Okay, it's a typo mistake. You have to remove this one. And next one is, this is fine for all the systems, the webdriver.gecko.driver only for Firefox, but here this is the path of my laptop, my driver in my browser. Okay, you have to give your own path here. I have stored the gecko driver.exe file under the browser driver folder in the C local C drive, but they are just downloading and they're storing it in the downloads folder and they're giving the path, and simply they're telling, sir, my code is not running. How it runs? Or else you can stay with the same path and you can create a browser drivers folder, same how I created here with spelling. V is capital, it's drivers, not driver. Create the same folder in the local C and should have the same name, gecko-driver.exe. Then no need to change the path. This is typo mistake. This quotation and slash should not be there. So many guys are doing same mistake. Even though I'm telling now, you guys also will do the same mistake. That's the reason I'm telling. Okay, so if you want to stay with the same path, just create a browser drivers folder in the local C driver, and there you can store the gecko driver.exe. And one more mistake the people done when initially is, they should download the Selenium jars, right? So what they are doing is, let me open this Eclipse. I already told you, just right click on it, come to the properties, and under the properties, Java build path, and select the class path and then add external jars, right? So what the people are doing, people are importing the jar files in module path. People are importing the jar files in the module path and simply they are telling, sir, I imported correctly, but it's not working. What I have to do? Is it the correct process what I said? I said you people to import on the class path. And second thing, what they are doing is, you have to select the add external jars, right? So they are importing like this, they are importing all at once like this with inside lib folder. So how this lib is imported? As a folder it is imported. So but how to import? What I said to import, first import outside lib folders. Outside lib folder ఏమైతే ఉన్నాయో అవన్నీ first you guys has import to it. Then after done with, just go to the inside lib folder and then you can import all. That is the correct procedure to import. And next one, what they guys are doing is, they already imported the jar files, but again they are importing. So what it becomes? It becomes the duplicate. So while importing these, please import very carefully. If it's not working, what you people has to do is, first you guys can delete all one, delete all the jar files. Okay, select like this and click remove and apply and close. All will delete it. Delete is nothing but don't delete like this. Module path, jar, class path, don't delete like this. You just delete only jar files. This is how it looks like. Okay, you can select control A, all is selected. After that you can unselect above 3 and remaining all are selected. Click remove and delete it. After that you can import freshly. After that you can import freshly. Getting my point? These are the major mistakes what the people are doing. That's the reason why I'm telling, nothing more than that. Okay, hope you guys understand. I already
Yes,
shared
sir.
the materials with the groups, and if you guys haven't received, let me know, we'll share it again. Okay,
Okay, sir. We received it.
any doubts? Very important, guys. The openings are good as of now. I'm not sure in coming forward the openings are enough or there or not, but as of now the openings are going good for the testers, both manual and automation. It's up to you. Gather information from social media. It's not like Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. The job openings are available on the LinkedIn, Naukri and some other applications. Okay, instead of wasting your time on the social media, Insta, Facebook and all these, YouTube, please try to uh, work on LinkedIn, Naukri. And LinkedIn is the best platform to identify the job roles. Okay, just go through it and apply for the jobs. Okay, Have a nice day.
Sure, sure, sir. Thank you. Same to you.
Thank you all. Happy weekend to all the people. We can see class number 4 on at the same time on the Monday. Please be prepared. I will ask you questions on the first three classes on Monday. Okay. Please try to give an answers. Why I'm asking questions is nothing but I'm making you people to habitate to give the answers at the time of interviews. Okay. It's up to you. You guys are interested to give the answers or not. But as my responsibility, I will ask the questions and I will move forward. Okay. Have a nice day. Thank you all.